too loud now, right? Am I too loud? My husband was like, take your headphones. Oh no, thank you. Hello, my darlings. Oh, so many of you here already. Thank you, thank you. Um, I really badly wanna get myself a mic. I see so many streamers having it. Because I hate these. Um, so tell me, please, how are your days? Aw, thank you, Kalishi. I tried to. Today was such a. Oh my God. Let's do it. Feeling sexy? All right, feeling sexy. I miss Alley Cat. Oh my God. Oh, that song should be way longer. That's totally like way too short for a sexy song. I'm sorry. Anyway, um, oh, Avi, you're finally building something? What are you building? Don't tell me. Don't tell us. Anyway, yes, today is the giveaway. Cat went to sleep. Oh goodness. Today's the giveaway. I was late because I was spending the time to put all of the names into that damn wheel because I liked it so much. You will see it. So recreating an English countryside, oh my God, come on. It's gonna be amazing for sure. And I'm gonna be so gel. I don't even want to see it. I'm kidding. I really want to see it. But so let me see. How else has your day been, guys? How was it? What has been up? It's already Friday tomorrow. It's Friday, Friday. Oh my God, yes. By the way, I love this hoodie. It's like one of the nicest things ever. I totally look like I lost weight on the cam. I mean, I did lose weight, but I'm just saying, just noticing myself now. Lots of PC fixing, yes. Oh my God, this hoodie, I'm telling you, it has like little, you can't see, but it has like little clouds all over it. And I love this part because I can totally like protect myself from the outside world and look like a Smurf while doing so. This is okay. I'm gonna stay like this now. I find it uber cute. I look like a fucking pet in WoW. Like, let me see how. Yeah, totally. I'm in a cocoon. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, I'm a cozy marshmallow. Thank you, Khaleesi. I'm totally a cozy marshmallow. I look like a Muppet. Yes. Anyway, Sargona, how are you, darling? Oh yeah, 1 week, 1 week to go for midnight. We're all very much looking forward to it. Rob, hi, darling. How are you? Oh my God, so many of you. I'm loving it. So first of all, I want to take this time to thank you all so, so much for the share of the GoFundMe and the posts and potentially participating in stuff or doing stuff or sharing or donating or whatever you've done. I'm really, really, truly grateful. It's not an easy time at the moment. I had a really bad day today mentally. Well, physically, but that doesn't make it easier mentally. When I'm not in so much pain, it's easier to handle the mental load. But when you're dealing with lots of pain, then the mental load just gets like. Anyway, yes. So I'm truly grateful to be part of this community, and I love you guys so much. I can't stand looking at myself while I'm being my marshmallow. I'm sorry. It might be cute, but I'm like, just what is this? Anyway, yes. So thank you so much for everything, and we are almost. I didn't check at the moment. Let's check. Did we hit it? No, not yet, but we're very soon there to hitting the 10% mark, which is insanely amazing considering that it's been literally a day. I had lots of family members from Serbia help out and like family friends and stuff like that. Um, so it's really going good for now. I'm sometimes, I'm struggling with believing that it can work because, my pain just gets so bad. I'm like, I'm freaking gonna jump off a bridge. But then I'm like, no, it's gonna work. I just need to be patient. And patience is not something that Maya is really known for, I'll admit. Patience is not my cup of tea. Which unfortunately transferred onto my son, who's like, now, no, no is the main word now in our house. Like proper German style. Nine. Everything is a nine. I totally feel him. I totally feel him. I'm like nine to everything. And yes, I'll keep believing, I'll keep fighting. I have all of you guys, and every time I falter, I'm just looking at, the community. I'm still liking all of you guys' stories. I'm still, sharing all of everything. So please keep it up. We have to do this. We have um to kind of miraculously get this done. And I mean, the sole fact when they first told me what is planned, right? Because it's in cooperation with other countries, it's not only pure in our country. Um, I was like, are we talking about a sci-fi movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger or like, like what the heck? What is this tech that I don't know anything of? And then they kind of, told me what is out there and what is possible if you have enough money. And all of my history and all of it kind of becoming. Sorry, I just read Sargona's. Well, is Martin becoming pregnant? Yeah, and I'm Danny the fucking Vito. I'm sorry, that was really inappropriate. I'm like the other part of the twins. Um, so yeah, he is pregnant and with triplets, and I'm Danny DeVito. So that's the moral of the story. And yes, darling, soon. And yeah, so basically, it's unbelievable what is out there and what is possible with enough money. Um, if they would have told me that I would get with the treatment like, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. For me, who is going through this since I have it on paper, 22nd of July, 13 years ago. So in July, it's going to be 13 years since my first diagnosis. And that's insanity. If they would have told me 2 or 3 more years, I kid you not, guys, I would have told them, no, I don't care. I'm not gonna bother. Right, just let it be for the next 12 months. I'm gonna go, I don't know, I'm gonna sell a kidney and go to the Maldives for a year and just die there. Right, I don't care. But the fact that they told me that with this thing, it can actually give me a life expectancy of 20, 30 years, um, that is what was the clincher. And for me, something worthwhile, because the worst thing as a mother personally is, to have to think of your children being without you and, have to bury you and stuff like that. So this is what we're fighting for here, right? It's not, and it's in even this is now the bigger picture here. What I'm guys gonna tell you guys, I didn't really, want to write all of this into the post or anything, but um, uh, Rob, I'm gonna let you know because I can't, there's like protection. You can't really say too much. I can give you, kind of pinpointers, and I will, but can't say like directly what it is. Anyway, the point is, although I kind of can, but I can't give you who is working on it and stuff like that. It's all so with medical data, it's a very like gray area. Anyway, what I didn't want to say, or not didn't wanna, but what I didn't say is basically the fact that um it's such a longevity thing, and this is what's mostly important to anybody with cancer, that you get a long life, right? It's a meaningful life. So that's pretty much it. Um, yes, the quality of life also gets way enhanced. This is, I mean, funnily enough, a friend of mine, as an info for you guys, a friend of mine told me yesterday that her mother-in-law received now a treatment, which is medical cement into her bones, into her thigh bones and stuff like that, that are filled with chemo and like some other stuff. And she was like, "Oh, this is, kind of, they told us now that this is kind of old stuff, but we didn't even know about it." I received that same thing when it was new, um, literally 10 years ago. 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I got that. So it's insanity. And Narelle, hi, how are you? Okay, but moral of the story, we have to try to get this done. I wouldn't have, we wouldn't have asked if we would have been able to, um, do it by ourselves. We paid heck lots of money during the years for all of my stuff, but this is just not something that we can pull by ourselves anymore, especially not in this time and age with this economy, with 3 kids and 2 dogs, and me not working and him only working. It's just not possible. And we wouldn't, ask um if we could do it. So that's why we are all the more grateful for is there not for me because I already have a loan running, a medical loan. So for me, not, and for him either, because during our years we took some small loans, so it doesn't look that good. We already took that in consideration before, I mean, this whole, fundraiser thing, I literally was battling myself for quite a while to announce it. And in the end, I knew that there is a possibility of the diagnosis and the prognosis being really bad. But for the past 2 weeks, I've been thinking on and off if I should do something like that, if, shit hits the fan. Let's put it that way. And I was always struggling, and I was, like, I don't wanna, because I don't feel more special than anybody else who needs help in this world. And if you just look through GoFundMe or any other fundraising platform, you will see that there's massive amount of people who need help, massively children that are sick or need stuff. So I was like, I don't feel more special than anybody else, so I don't want to do that. But then in the end, I had some professionals talk to me, and friends, and people, and go like, yes, it is true that you're not more special or less special than anybody else, but to your community and to your family and to your kids, you are. So sometimes it's good to be a bit like self-loving more than necessary. So I said I felt really bad, and I still at times feel really bad, but it is what needs to be done. I want to see my son grow up, and I want to see, the first little kind of mustache hairs, and I want to hear his voice change, and I want to marry off my girls, and I want to, warn all the women that he wants, that he's crazy, and that they shouldn't do that. and I want to travel, and I want to, I want to do stuff. I haven't traveled in so long because of the cancer. Like, it's insanity. I miss the sea. I miss, seeing countries. I want to visit, in the future, I want to visit Korea or Japan, or, like, I just want to do normal stuff. I'm not asking for yachts or like villas or I don't know what. I just want, normal stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yes, I'm done with my monologue. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions, by the way, please always, that my Insta, my Discord, everything is always open. So never hesitate to, reach out. Um, I prepared, let's just check. I didn't prepare it here though. I have to go to the other screen. One second. Excusez-moi. Um, it's this one. No. Okay, it's not working. Give me a second. Oh my God, why is it not working? Okay, there we go. Hmm? Yeah, yeah, I set it up. Yay! There we go. Um, I think people really want to help in the small manner. As said, I'm even so happy when people just share. Sharing means a lot because it can potentially reach people that can like share a bit if you can't. So that's basically it. Um, and thank you so much, so much, Sargona. I mean, I want to stay alive to tank for your ass in midnight. So that's definitely a thing I want to do. Yes. So this is the reason why I was, by the way, late. I really like this wheel, so I was like putting all the names in because you have to put them in manually. So I was like, oh my God. Um, anyway, so we had lots of entries, and we're just gonna literally go and spin it. I hope that well, we only have 19 people here, so maybe the one that wins it isn't even gonna be here. So I hope it would, but we never know. Are we ready? I want to hear a drum roll. I want to see a ready. I want to see something. Are we ready to rumble? I wish I had that as a audio now, but I don't. Okay, let's do there, this one. This is gonna be a fun one. Um, okay. Rumble and click. Let's see who's it gonna be. Who's it gonna be? Oh, there we go. Gonna take a quick screenshot so that we have this. There we go. Let's do it like that. Yay, Dalen. Dalen, congrats. Okay, let's move back over here and I'm just gonna check quickly because there was a certain set of things that needed to be done. Is Dalen with us? I don't think so, right? Dalen with us? No, no, no. Okay, let's quickly check Insta. It was so close to some people I know actually, which was funny. Okay, let's see. Dalen, where's the post? Let's see what they wrote that they would like to have. And there we go. So many entries. It was such a nice thing that There we go. There, Dylan said I would buy some decor to get my home to level 6, and maybe level my professions up so I can make decor. So it's fully housing focused. So amazing. Okie doke. I will write her now and see if she is available. Okay. Um, yes, future. Let's talk future quickly, and then I will. I'm just gonna write her. There we go. We wrote her, so that's important. Now, future talk. Um, I have my stream plan, which says that today I will not be streaming anymore. Tomorrow I'm also not going to stream. On the 21st of February, it's going to be my first German English speaking stream because I invited two friends, in-game friends, and really good Instagram friends to sit down with me and to just talk about life, talk about everything auf Deutsch. Yes. So it's gonna be, as said, the first German speaking one. Um, and it's still gonna be fun though, because it's definitely gonna be some Denglish or German English, Jenglish in there. Um, but yeah, if you guys want to join for just, a chill, cozy evening, getting to know some more WoW people or, listening to stuff like that, then please do join. Ich spreche Deutsch just a little. Um, when are we starting with midnight? Yes, straight away on the 27th. And then on the 22nd of February, I'm probably going to do some decor hunts. I said PvP here because I heard that there's an easy PvP way to do it. So I'm going to try that out quickly and then basically go for just decor hunt as per usual. And then the next stream plan will be funny because it's also going to be the midnight expansion start, well, the early one. I am hopeful that everything is going to work out because I usually don't log on the first day at all because it's just so buggy and it's like disconnects and stuff like that. But I am, we will try to be online. Uh, yes, and then as said, this is important. We have the ball on the 23rd. I will now post about it on my page, and I will post about um, the 27th. And then we have another thing on the 28th, which I will announce tomorrow, which is kind of a big deal. It's a series of 5 nights, well, 5 streams that are gonna be probably every Saturday. Um, it's kind of what I want to leave behind, if God forbid anything happens. So there's gonna be 5 nights. It's gonna be the 28th of February, then it's gonna be 7th of March, 14th of March, 21st of March, and 28th of March. So all of the Saturdays. There's gonna No, I'm not gonna no. I'm not gonna say anything more. You will find out more tomorrow because I'm gonna now post on my page about who won the giveaway and um about what else? What was it? Uh, about the ball. Yes, that's important. So the ball and the giveaway winner is for today, and then tomorrow, wait for it. It's gonna become really interesting. So I have some work to do for that, but I'm really looking forward to that work. It's keeping me, sane and grounded. But it's really something you guys should look forward to. It has nothing to do with cooking, though. I'm very sorry about that. It doesn't. But and it's wow, your grandma is turning 92. Please give me her life. Like, oh my God. It's okay, sorry. Thank you so much. If you join at any point, it's good. If not, then you can always rewatch it on YouTube or on uh do I earn any money on Twitch? Like miniature amounts. It's just for the few ads that are running and if there is any subs and so on, but it's minuscule, like really, really small. But every affiliate makes money. I mean, the partners they can make bigger money, I guess, but I haven't ever seen oh my God, what the heck? Alina, you crazy woman. Oh, you gifted 10 subs. Thank you so much, darling. You crazy. You caught me like blindsided. You blindsided me now. Totally did. I was like, what the heck? I was like, what? Oh my God. Thank you so much, darling. Okay, well, now the minuscule amount kind of grew a bit. So thank you for that. Oh, thank you. You're amazing. That's really lovely of you. And why did my why OBS? Okay, I have to check why my thing is not working. And we have a hype train even. Hype train, look at this. Hype train. Wow. That's amazing. So nice. Thank you so much, darling. You're so amazing. Thank you for being such a huge support. Um, yeah, it's really nice. Now look at all of these people. They're so happy that they got stuff. It's amazing. Oh, Kaya got it and Aria. So good. So good. Thank you so much. You're so amazing. Thank you. Oh, you did? Who? You need to tell me your name. You can tell it to me and like on Insta. Nobody needs to know. But thank you. You're so amazing. Like I said, I'm utterly blessed. Oh, we passed the 10% mark. Wow. Yay. Wait. Whoa, we need something. Do something. Anybody do something. Wait. Oh there. I'm gonna do this one. Emotional damage. Why can't I hear them though? They can't be heard, right? Oh, you did tell me your name? I'm silly as such. Like I am silly as such. You did. I just now remembered. Just need to scroll down to it. Well, but it's good that I got you out of your um how would you even say that? Of your wrong thinking. There we go. Pedro, Pedro. Can you even hear Pedro? Could you hear it? Whatever happened? Like, can you hear the audio things? Because I can't hear them. So I'm like, probably, yeah, I got it that you can't. I have to set it up again. It seems that something is off. Something is off and I can't hear them. Anyway, I'll fix that by next time. Since Elena was so amazing to gift all of you guys these amazing I just sang it to myself. Yes. Hi Din Din. How are you, darling? Um Elena asked me a question today. Elena, do you want me to answer you now? Because that's a possibility, and it's might be something that, is for everybody. So I can just talk about my own experience, and if you want to know, I can totally do that now. It's up to you. Like whatever you want and desire. Really don't know why this song thingy is not working. I set everything up properly. Now I have to redo it. I hate that. Da, 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 da. Okay, that was it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so um, I'm just gonna quickly find the initial question and just the question, right? Um, the question that she asked me is there. Um, da, 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 uh, okay, so any words of wisdom if you are struggling um emotionally uh, because of a health like problem in real life. Um, so basically, it's not really a question. It's just more of a. She just asked me how to handle um how to don't be sorry about the wall of text. How to handle mental loads when your body is not working. And she specifically asked me how um how I'm so cheerful. I know you might not want to hear this, right? But we all put masks on, right? We put masks on for minuscule reasons, like you go past somebody at work that you hate by your guts, and you still, go like, "Good day, how are you?" Right? That's already a mask. On days when when we're having difficulties or we don't have the patience for our friends, family, kids, dogs, cats, pets, whatever you want, we still, kind of push ourselves through it. And we again put on a mask. I do the same. Uh, but I always try mm, to take my belief in myself as my kind of grounding point, if that makes sense. I I am a very okay, yeah, I'm trying to word it and it's really hard because I don't want it to come across as weird, but I am a very negative person. Like, believe it or not, I am a very negative person. I will first think of all the bad stuff that will happen. Like, literally. When am I gonna die? How am I gonna die? Are my kids gonna see it? Am I gonna be in the hospital or am I just gonna drop dead on the floor somewhere? Am I potentially gonna even be, hit by a car before I even die of cancer? How am I gonna, did I make my will properly? Did I do everything properly to leave everything properly? Um, I'm like, I think of all the bad stuff, and hence I don't keep the bad stuff in me. I just, push it out there, and I'm like, I handle all of that bad stuff first. What is left in me is the good stuff. Does that make sense? Like, it's really weird, but not everybody is the same. So for me, I handle see what does Miss Ali say? Pain meds and distraction help me. Yes. Wow. Wow has been amazing in handling pain episodes and of course meds. Yes. Other people's problems are a great deflection of my own. That is true. Um, oh, I don't think you're negative, but neurotic. Might be. Take it day by day. Every day is different. I chose to use my energy towards something positive even when it's hard. Yes, definitely. But also, like, it's just about how you make your mind work. There is no right or wrong here. This is the thing. I think that people expect too much of themselves. They expect, mm, like, oh, you see this amazing person, who's dealing with so much physically or emotionally, and you're like, oh, I want to be like them. But you don't know what's going on in the background. You don't know how their mind works or how, you know, what's going on. You need to find your center of peace, your kind of own way how you are coping with it. Don't look at anybody else. Don't look at guys, don't look at books, don't look at, people, don't look even at like the ones nearest to you, because even they will handle stuff differently than you will, right? What you need is your own coping mechanism, and it can be as bad as you want it, as long as it's mental, don't hurt yourself or stuff like that. But, there is people who find peace in like the weirdest things when they're physically sick and going through a lot of, that kind of problems. There is people who imagine themselves, buried or in a coffin and stuff like that, just to kind of it brings them peace to finalize it in their minds, and then they can go on about their day. So what I initially wanted, Elena, to write you was find your own way. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be, I don't know, it could be wow, it could be making teddy bears, it could be gaming, it could be uh, thinking badly about yourself, right? Because this is what happens. Everybody who has disabilities or sicknesses or issues always asks themselves, why me? Why, why this? Why that? Just, many of us say, like, oh, I fucking hate my body. I hate that it's doing this to me. Something like that. And it's fine. It's good to do that. It's fine, perfectly fine, right? To do that because it's your way of coping with it. You know, my husband is, for example, the polar opposite of me when it comes to that. I mean, he has also a mind racing, and he imagines 10,000 scenarios in his head. What could potentially go wrong, or bad, or good, or whatever, right? But for me personally, I deal with my pain and everything, and I don't deal with it always in a nice way. I can get shouty, I can get, really like in a bad mood, which again, I'm allowed to have this freedom to be able to, react a certain way and then go like, oh, I'm sorry I was that way. It was just, the pain talking, or my anxiety because of the pain talking. Everybody knows that when I'm not in pain, I'm a cuddle bear. I'm nice, I'm everything. But, trigger me when I'm in pain, you better run. So find your own ground, find your own way to cope with it, no matter if it's, something mentally bad where you're like you're gonna shun, your body for being as such, because, you're allowed to. It's your own way to coping with it. Um, just do whatever you can to leave only positivity inside, because there's always, how they say, like, where there's sun there is a shadow, and where there's shadow there is always light. It's basically the yin and yang of stuff. So just push all of that black stuff and dark stuff out by making it real, and then being able to push it out, rather than, being all positive. Personally, I love positive people. That's all fine and well, but my mind isn't just built that way. I see all of the stuff, and I would rather think of the negative stuff so that I'm prepared for it. There was maybe two times in my life where I wasn't really prepared for what was going on mentally, and it 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 caught me off guard. But usually I'm the one who already, when they say, oh, these markers are a bit, weird, and oh no, there's like a cancer marker active or whatever, I immediately already like, oh, I will have my leg amputated, or I will have my, I had a lung, what's it called? Like, my lung just collapsed, basically during chemo once. And I already, like, immediately, I literally couldn't breathe, but I already saw myself, dead. I saw myself in the hospital for 2 months. I saw that they're gonna, I don't know, take my lung out or what, my mind just raced that way. But then what was left after all of that was out was peace. It was just like, I'm at peace with the situation because I already thought of all the negative stuff and there is no point of it coming back. Okay, monologue done. Does that help you in any way? I'm so sorry. I just go on a tangent with this because it's like, and it's a heavy topic, bear in mind. Like, it's not easy to navigate mental and physical sicknesses. So basically, I'm gonna shut up now and you guys can write something because I Oh, Rob, it was far from beautiful. It's real. It's very, very raw and real, unfortunately. It's yeah, it's a difficult thing and I don't wish it on anybody. I don't wish it on anybody. Um I just hope that somebody can take something, from it. I gained almost 100 kilos, 100 pounds, sorry, 50 kilos after my cancer diagnosis because they started pumping me full of cortisone and full of meds and stuff like that. Um, so my self-worth kind of went, nosediving because I don't like how I look or how, um, how what this sickness has turned my body to be. And many people who have any kind of mental or physical disability can very much relate to that. Um, so it's you know it's like really difficult to find a good way to cope with your body and your mind. In the end, what is the most important thing is that you need to realize that you are unique. You are you. You are worthy of everything, right? Everything that you dream of, you are worthy of. Even if it's just, hey, I want to have a friend, or I want to have, you know, um, a good body, or I want to have a healthy body. So, whatever you are worthy of, whatever you are dreaming about, just go for it. Just try everything, no matter what it is. This life is way too short to make second guesses about good stuff. You know what I mean? The thing I struggle with the most is the fact that the people who need to look after me are not there for me when I need them to be. Yeah, this is another thing I wanted to tell you, right? I literally, it took me 10 years to find good doctors that I utterly trust and that utterly have my well-being um like as their goal, and they don't see me as a number. It took many years and many doctors. Please, if none of them are taking you, serious, look further. Literally, look further. Like, look for doctors that specifically target what you are worried about and visit them, each one by one, right? Because there was always going to be one that's going to listen to you and treat you like how you need to. So you should never believe a doctor. As Dr. House said, everybody lies. No, you should trust them at some point. But the problem with doctors, and I told this so many times, the problem with doctors is that they have a book that they learn from, right? And many of them don't realize that we are all unique, as I previously stated, and hence our bodies are different, right? Our minds are different. They all put us in a pot thinking that, oh, it is what the book said, and that's it. I mean, how many, like 400 years ago, When were the witches hunted and stuff? When did, like, literally 150 years ago or something, women were still put in loony bins because, of hysteria, because they would, lose it if they find their husband cheating on them or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, we are advancing, but medicine on some points isn't. Um, as well as the school system, for example, still not advancing. But this all has a reason. So please, if you still don't feel treated well enough for what you are looking for, look further. Just keep looking further. There is always going to be one that's going to listen, right? But it takes a lot of time and a lot of patience from your side, which you need to have to be able to, kind of um, navigate through that. It's not easy. I'm not telling you it's easy. It's fucking not easy. It's hard. And many doctors have a God complex and mommy or daddy issues, or, not enough time, or are just there for the money or whatever. But there is a handful of them that actually do it because they care, because they want to, because they will listen to you, and just find them. Just keep looking, right? Keep looking. This is the only thing I can tell you. I had years of it's in your head. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, but she also had years of it, and then she has now a team. So you need to be your biggest advocate. I'm famous in my hospital for two things, right? One thing is you cannot keep me in the hospital if I do not want to stay in the hospital, which means I literally had drainages in my guts, like a thing that was leading to a little bottle full with blood and fluid, and I left the hospital with it in my body still, right? Because I was like, I'm not staying here. I hate it here. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Right? Not a smart move, but um I did it for me. I advocated for myself. I did it for my mental well-being because I said I cannot stay here because I'm gonna go nuts and jump out of a window. So either you let me go or I will go by myself. So that's the first thing. Second thing is I never accept a doctor that I don't like to treat me. Right? I have literally shunned doctors. I was like, no, I don't like you. I don't want you. Give me another one. Because this is your human right. You can change your doctor. There is no law forbidding it. You can literally ask a doctor, can I change, my GP, or can I change whatever doctor? They will tell you, yes, you can, because you can, right? Never think that you cannot, and always, well, Elena, I'm gonna come to your place and I'm gonna take you by your hand and go with you to the doctor, and I'll be like, slap, 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 give this woman a diagnosis. Thank you. Ah, Caleb. Ah, how is my handsome? How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Hi, darling. I am a sexy bottle of water today. No, look, Caleb, I'm a sexy marshmallow. Sexy marshmallow today. Yes, we deducted. Um, yes, but wait, Kalicia, I missed yours. Love your message. I didn't find a doctor who listened to me and my issues until a couple of years ago. Now I'm receiving the best and right treatment. It just takes one doctor. Yes, yes, it just takes one doctor. You just need to keep looking and you need to advocate for yourself. I love them soft, white, and creamy. Oh my God, Caleb. How white we talking? Like, just question. Uh, go full mama bear mode. I need to learn that when talking to doctors. Okay, listen to me very carefully now. Okay, I shall say this only once. Doctors are people. Okay, Doctors are nothing better than you. Okay? They breathe, they sleep, they poop, they pee, they fuck, they fart, they burp, they go shopping, they have kids, they die. Okay? They're nothing better than you. So, no, they're human. They're human as much as you are. You have every right, if you don't think you're treated well by a doctor, you have every right to just go like, no, thank you. Goodbye. Because yes, they do know medicine better, but you know your body better. This is the clincher here. Doctors don't like to listen to people when they tell them something about their own body because they think still, or more often, that, your body is something that's produced out of a book that they know everything about. Yes, but it's not as such. Right? You would laugh at my husband when he starts, talking about how doctors see me, because I'm like a walking, talking miracle. Like, should have been dead so many times before, right? Have an implant here, have an implant here, like, and if this treatment works, I will also be. I kid you not, I'm gonna be fucking bionic woman. Caleb, you need to write like a dissertation about me. Like, I'm gonna be like lifting trucks and saving people. I'm gonna be the first superwoman. Just kidding. But anyway, the thing is, please, if you don't feel treated well enough, breathe in, breathe out, and say no. Like, no, I want to, like, literally, you need to focus on what you want, and this is what you want. And you tell the doctor, if you cannot provide me this or help me with this, I'm going to another one. And they will say, okay, sure, do that. Then you go to another one. If they say, oh, okay, well, let me, think about it, then you stay. Mm, you are paying for their service, right? You're paying for them to love what they do and to, be there for you because that is what you need. Um, Physical healing involves mental healing. You can't just heal somebody's body while being Dr. House. This is why he's a fictional character. Imagine anybody in this day and age acting like that. It wouldn't be able, because doctors necessarily need to also be your mental guidance instead of just the physical one. Oh my God, I'm such a smart marshmallow. Okay, I'm turning marshmallow again. Anyway, this is coming from somebody who's fighting this shit for 13 years and had more like more doctor's appointments and surgeries and everything than many people. So, yeah, I by the way noticed this morning that my hair started falling out, which is poop. Anyway, yes. So that is the moral of the story. This is this is why I told you, Alina, that I should send you an audio, because when I get into a rant about all of this, it's a while. I need to get it out there. Um, you just need to, literally, you need to make the doctor realize that what you are saying is what you are feeling, right? So many times have I heard, um, it happened to me during the birth of my son. Like, literally. I started yelling, he's coming. Nurse was like, no, he's not. And I'm like, sure, because you know better, right? And can feel better how he's moving, like literally outwards, out of me, right? What? You know? The best one also was when I was at a doctor, and he was like, oh, how's your pain today? How's your pain today? And I'm like, bad. Mm-hmm. 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 How bad? And I'm like, bad, bad. And he's like, On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like 15. And he's like, that's not good. And I'm like, bro, you can look at me while, you know. And he's like, oh, yeah, sorry, sorry. I'm like, what? You know, anyway, you need to guide them to treat you how you want to be treated, else it's not working. If you find somebody who is actually treating you how already from the get-go how you want to be treated, it's a win-win situation. Anything else, fight for your own things. I know it's difficult if you're more introverted and you don't do that, but here you go. I'm sending you all of my ma energy and just here, right? Use it next time, right? If you feel that it's not, going how you want it to go, just go all full mama bear mode and ma bear mode, and there you go. I give you my energy. Do with it whatever you will. Caleb, you're forbidden to use that energy. You have your own thing going on. So, not to you. Everybody else can. Just not Caleb. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm hopeful that uh okay, Dalen isn't still writing me, but yeah. I'm so glad so glad you got the message, Elena. I hope you understand what I mean. Like it's quite a topic, so I'm sorry for going on that rant. And like my 15-minute stream has turned into a 1 hour dialogue. Anyway, um, yes, I'm listening. What's up? 1 second, checking GoFundMe. Yay, we passed the 10% mark. Whee! Oh my God, 10% is reached. That's so amazing. That's so nice. I'm so happy. Like I'll be honest with you, it's like I see it and I'm so happy about it that it's working, and then it triggers. This is the thing that I told you about, me bringing out the bad stuff so that only the good stuff stays. I immediately go like, yeah, but the big donations already came in and now it's just small and trickling. What if we still don't make it? What if we don't make the 6 week mark? What if it's just all I fucking, you know, we did all of this together to still do nothing and stuff like that. And then I'm like, okay, but we got this. We're at 10%. We got it. So this is how my mind works. I go from a high to a really low low and then back to a high. This is my way of coping things, I guess. So yes, hell yeah, we're at 10%. That's amazing. Amazing. Who is this? I'm also, kind of looking at the names and trying to figure out, do I know them? Are they from in-game? Some of them I recognize immediately from in-game. Others I totally do not. So I'm like, who the heck is this? How did they know me? Yes, we celebrate the wins. We do, we do, we do. We celebrate the wins. Like literally, literally. I promised myself if by any miracle we go over the threshold, um, I would see that we use the extra paycheck that my husband gets before the summer to maybe go somewhere to the sea, if my doctors allow it and if I choose to listen to my doctors. But that would be a really nice thing to do after all of the years of suffering and being forbidden to go to the sea because of the sun, because of blah, blah, blah. Fun fact, I don't know if you guys know, but when you receive cancer treatments, you're not allowed to be in the sun. So they basically forbade me to go to the sea, which literally I wish they would have I don't know, forbade me anything else but that. So, anyway, we're gonna finish it here. I want to rate somebody with you guys because I don't know if you know her. She's amazing. I joined her stream today. Clodagh Lunaria. She plays WoW too, and I joined her stream today just to say hi and stuff, and she immediately pulled my whole GoFundMe and the event and everything and started reading it to her people and like giving a shout out and everything. So we're gonna show her love back. I'm gonna show you, we're gonna rate her, and we will see each other on Saturday for the German English talk. And if you see me online, say hi. You can always, write to me on Insta or anything. I need to do something about this, right? It's way too white here. I need to like buy a €5 curtain or something from Amazon and put something here because like when I'm a marshmallow, you can't, I could literally be part of the wall. Look at this. I'm the wall. I'm a ninja. I could not be seen. You don't see me. You don't see me. Anyway, where did you go? Yes, I'm gone. I'm gone, boo. I'm totally gone. Make a Miles Wow restaurant background. Oh my God, that's a good idea. Someone develop and buy her logo and print that and send it. You need the green screen. I don't need a green screen. I'm too good for a green screen. No, just kidding. Why would I? Green screen is expensive. Like we're literally say like collecting money here to save my life. I'm not gonna buy a green screen. Anyway, just kidding. No, I'm just gonna buy a curtain, like some sort of curtain, something. Any other ideas? We had the logo, we had green screen. Any other ideas? Curtain. So it's three things: curtain, green screen, and the logo background. I mean, the logo makes the most sense. Get something that looks like a restaurant, a neon sign. The classic. Well, the problem with the neon sign would be because I'm constantly like hitting with my chair, right, on the wall. That wouldn't be good. The neon sign would just be bad. And look here, there was this thing here, like a black little something, and I ripped it. Well, husband ripped it out because I was hitting my head on the edge, like no, a itsy bitsy sign. Well, yeah, maybe. I have to check. But very good ideas. Thank you so much. Might go with all of them at once. Aria, the green screen, I love it. I would totally make myself be on a beach on the Maldives at all times. Like literally. I would be like with sunglasses and I'm sipping a cocktail, a pina colada from the Maldives. I've never visited the Maldives. This is like a dream for me. Anything that, like Maldives or Bora Bora or whatever. I've visited New York, I visited the US, I lived in China, I visited the whole of Europe, Egypt, stuff like that. But I haven't ever visited a destination like that, something with like white sand and turquoise sea, nor have I visited Japan and Korea, which I really want to. So those are my bucket lists. If shit hits the fan, you guys, bucket list, three destinations, and then kick the curb. I'm sorry, I'm so upfront with this. It's kind of a coping mechanism. Anyway, um, but yes, if you go to Japan, you your partner is from Japan. I hate you so bad, so bad. Do you travel there? Do you go there? That's where is he from? I want to know all of it. Write me on Insta, bro. First time I went was last year. Oh my God, Japan is something from Tokyo directly. Wow. Japan is like something different. I just want to go so bad because it's different. I used to go there a lot for work. I love Japan. Take me with. Aria, I can fit in a suitcase. I can make myself really, really, really small. Okay? Please. Oh, Ghosty, get in line, please. I hate him too. Wow, friend sent me a keychain from Japan when he went there. What anime character is it? I know it's one for sure. For sure. I've watched anime since and read mangas since I'm 6, right? So I am utterly in that universe. My husband actually got into anime through me. Right? Right? Is that right? Honey. Honey. No, he's not paying attention to me. Not anime? Okay. Please do send me a picture. I'm interested now. Anyway, uh yeah, I really want to visit. And now since the whole Korea craze, please watch Frieren. I want to watch Frieren and Apothecary Diaries. I really do. I promise. Both of them are on Netflix. I know this. I'm gonna watch them. Have you watched what's the name? Dungeon. One second. Netflix anime dungeon cooking. Delicious in Dungeon. That's it. Delicious in Dungeon. Have you watched Delicious in Dungeon? All-time favorite. For somebody who plays WoW and cooks, I was laughing so bad with that one. You know, for me, it was really amazing. I loved that one. The better one is Cooking in Another World. What is that? Okay, let's check. Cooking in Another World. There we go. Oh, is that the one that got famous now with all of the cooking? Like where when people are re-cooking with the gyozas and stuff like that? I think it is that. Yeah, yeah, it is that with the black-haired dude. Yeah, it is that one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, that one I also want to watch. And I really want to make those gyozas because he made them look so good. So, yeah, totally. Totally want to do that. Okay, let's check. Oh, that's such a nice keychain. What does it say on it? Have you checked, Lena? What does it say? Because it looked like is that wheat? What is that? You have made stuff from the anime? Oh my God. Elena, you can just do do a Google search, like a Google Translate search with your picture, and then it will tell you what is on it. So yeah, that can totally work, by the way. Um, right. Let's see if I can make it work, but mm, okay, the coin in Japanese it reads Nihon Koku, State of Japan, Showa Gojunen, Showa year 50, corresponds to 1975. Um, the two small plant design on either side are stylized Polovinia flowers, a symbol often used on Japanese currency. So this is a 5 yen coin, right, from 1975 in Japan. There you go. That's amazing. That is utterly amazing. Yeah, totally is. I'm loving that. Um, anyway, yes. Yes, no, yes. Thank you guys so much for being here, for coming to watch my stream and my rant and my blabbering and for sharing and loving and um for everything, really. I really appreciate you. I know you guys always send me very nice messages saying that you love me, and you wouldn't believe how much I love you all back. It is so weird and funny and full of love that I started this streaming journey, um, and then it led to this. It's kind of a full circle thing. So yeah. Let's raid Clodagh. Again, thank you so much for being so lovely to me, and I love you all very, very much. And we will hopefully, if everything goes well, see each other again in the stream on Saturday. That's pretty much it. So let's raid Clodagh. I don't even know if she's still gonna be. I think she's still playing, so let's hope so. Thank you so much, lovelies, and let's do this. Have fun with Clodagh. She's so fun. I love you guys. Bye bye. Have a nice evening. Love yous.